sometimes people, they'll say, for example, I'll say, let's dive into your monthly expenses. Oh, I know what my monthly expenses are. Okay, great. What do you want to? I said, well, first of all, let's start with the mortgage. Do you own or do you rent? And then like, oh, I got a mortgage, or whatever the case may be. And we go through it, and then they'll say something like, oh yeah, my monthly expenses are about $3,000 a month beyond my mortgage. And I'm like, yeah, not on this planet. That's not right. So I say, okay. I said, I'm just going to throw a couple things out there. Just want to make sure we've included everything and that our calculations are accurate. Does that include any streaming services that you have? Oh no, I kind of forgot.
Yeah, because we don't count those as expenses.
You know, and they're like, okay. I said, how much is coming out? I said, well, one thing that the system does not account for is how much is coming out for your health care every month out of your paycheck before it even gets to you. Oh, well, that's like $300 a month. Okay, great. Let's put that down, health insurance. And then your 12%, right? Because you're pulling 12% out for your Arizona State retirement. And you're like, oh yeah, I guess that's coming out of my check too. Like, okay, let's put that down too. You got your deferred comp, right? How much you putting in? Oh, that's about $150 a month. Okay, we'll want to put down that a month. Okay, that's good too. Okay, so we've added these other expenses, and then is there anything else that this other doesn't include? I mean, like, do you go on vacation every year? Oh yeah, well, you usually go on vacation. Well, how much do you usually spend on vacation? That's a $3,000 or $4,000 deal. Yeah, I guess it's probably about $4,000. All right, well, we'll just put that in as an annual expense, and then before you know it, then we get that what they thought was $3,000 up to about $6,000 or $7,000, and like, and everybody goes same thing. They're like, oh, I didn't realize it was that much. And then we get down to the end and we go through the analysis, and the analysis says, oh, here's your income, here are your expenses. And then there's a line that says discretionary spending. And that one is always a shocker, because I'll be like, okay, Melissa, we got discretionary spending coming in at about $38,000 a year. So what that means is the system said, okay, here's your income, here's everything we've accounted for, and then there's this other number. So is that going into savings, or what are you guys doing with that money? And they're like, oh, can that be right? I'm like, unless we've forgotten some expenses. And then the next thing you know, we start digging through, and sure enough, and then we start getting an accurate look, because the worst thing in the world that can happen is somebody say, oh yeah, my expenses are $3,000 a month, and I just write that down. And then we go to calculate their retirement, and they're like, oh yeah, well, I only need $3,000 a month in today's
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, no, you don't. That's not right. That's not right.